Right, I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon before everybody else does, since it's New Year. I've only got one record which sings about the New Year, and that's George Formby. It's Letting the New Year In. That's the only one I've got on 78. Unless I've got ABBA, but I didn't particularly want to put ABBA on, so I'm going to put that on. I thought I'd do a bit of a Formby montage. One for you, Paul. Kiss your manty pansy. Oh, he's not going to speak to me again. Anyway, then I've got another Formby, Pardon Me. These are some of my favourites, and you got You Don't Need a Licence for That. So I'm going to play these. So enjoy. Hope you have a happy New Year.
On New Year's Eve folks sit up late and have a real good do, and as they let the new year in, good luck they wish to you. Now we were happy as can be, letting the new year in. I stayed up till 3:30, letting the new year in. I somehow got knocked off my feet, tore my trousers round the seat, then I went walking down the street, letting the new year in. We get surprises in galore, letting the new year in. I think we've got to blame old Moore for letting the new year in. My wife's had twins, but I don't shout, though they're like there seems no doubt. So I've been throwing the lodger out and letting the new year in. I like a lot of cash to spend when I'm letting the new year in. Sometimes a horse can prove a friend when letting the new year in. The horse I backed, would you believe, was running still on New Year's Eve, and the horse kept shouting, "Come on, Steve, I'm letting the new year in." Last year, just as midnight struck, I was letting the new year in. I called on Miss Brown for luck, letting the new year in. She said, "Oh doctor, I'm not strong, examine me, it won't take long." I said, "Hey miss, you've got me wrong, I'm letting the new year in." One new year, a plot I planned, letting the new year in. With me blow lamp in me hand, I was letting the new year in. I broke in the bank that night, a cop dashed in and held me tight. I said, "Let go, it's quite alright, I'm letting the new year in." In my car I raced about, letting the new year in. 60 miles an hour all out, letting the new year in. Right bang through a house I crashed, in her bath a lady splashed. I said as my little torch I flashed, I'm letting the new year in. Down our street a loving couple cuddle with delight. Neath the pale moonlight they take hours to say good night. 10:30 the neighbours then divide by disappear. Words of love float up above, and this is what you hear. Kiss your man's handy, hold his handy handy, talking baby language nobody understands. Kiss your man's pansy, oh, oh, tutsy wootsy woo. Kiss your man's pansy, oh, popsy wopsy doo. All night long they sing this song, the neighbors keep away. They jump out of bed and shout, oh please for heaven's sake, kiss your manzy pansy, we wanna be alone. Kiss your manzy pansy and send the pansy home. With his arms around her neck, they cuddle, hug and squeeze. He wobbles at the knees, but she says keep on please. Full of bliss, oh how they kiss, it's like a hurricane. The clock strikes one, you think they've gone, and then they start again. Kiss him handy-pandy, hold it handy-pants, talking baby language nobody understands. Oh, kiss him handy-pandy, go on, footsie-wotsie-woo. Kiss him handy-pandy, oh, popsy-wopsy-doo. No, all night long they sing this song, the neighbors keep away. They jump out of bed and shout, oh please for heaven's sake, kiss him handy-pandy, go on bad lad, you want to be alone. Kiss him handy-pandy and send the pansy home. We wanna be alone, we wanna be alone. Kiss your manzy pansy and send the pansy home. Oh, sweet. I think we've met before, that's what all the young men say. Won't you come out for a walk with me today? Pardon me, I'd like to hold your hand like the movie fellas do. I'd be proud to let folks see me out with you. I know that I'm no four-leaf clover, and moreover, I'm no Casanova, but I like you just the same. Pardon me, I don't mean to offend, indiscreet though I may be, and I hope the likes of you will pardon me. Pardon me, I think I've dropped a plate, that's a foolish thing to do, but I'm glad I introduced myself to you. Pardon me if I should criticize, but you really can't deny there's a fascinating twinkle in your eye. I know that I'm no four-leaf clover, and moreover, I'm no Casanova, but I like you just the same. Pardon me, I feel a great big jump as goofy as can be. If I look like that to you, then pardon me. Pardon me, I know what's on your mind, but you don't know what's on mine. And before you do, I think I'll draw the line. Pardon me, it's true, I never knew such a captivating smile. For a smile from you, I'd gladly run a mile. I know that I'm no four-leaf clover, and moreover, I'm no Casanova, but I like you just the same. Pardon me, it's turned out nice. nice again, you're as busy as a bee. And if I get busy too, then pardon me. If you've a pub or a small hotel, you need a license for all you sell. You may think I'm romancing, but they even tax you for singing and dancing. You need a license whatever you do. One or two things they've exempted, it's true. Lumbago, the gout, or a touch of the flu. You don't need a license for that. Now I've got a license for chickens to lay. One of them sat on a brick yesterday, and then started clucking as much as to say, he won't need a license for that. We'd have a good time, a wine's in the wood time, if it were duty free. We'd cut the taxes with our battle axes, then roll out the barrel for me. There is much license, you bet on your life. If you keep a cow, then there's trouble and strife. As Farmer Dean said when he looked at his wife, I go, I'll not need a license for that. You need a license for shooting down game, but I'd rather flirt with a beautiful dame, 'cause I get the sport with the birds just the same, and I don't need a license for that. We sit in the pictures as warm as a glove, in the back row of the circle above, 2 box worth of dark and a basin of love, and I don't need a license for that. We'd have a good time, a whiles in the wood time, if it were duty free. We'd cut the taxes with our battle axes, then roll out the barrel for me. Fishing at Richmond is licensed by law. A chap to his girl said, now you hold your jaw. You know exactly what I'm fishing for, and I don't need a license for that, no sir. I don't need a license for that.
Well, Happy New Year, and I hope 2024 is a good one for you, and I hope you enjoyed that.